We are at our hotel. We've got our handy dandy transfer rail. Loren's all set up. And yeah, this is our humble abode for the next 6 days. We've literally just been walking around the city, and because Loren hasn't really seen the city yet. So we're just walking around, waiting for tomorrow. Tomorrow we get the final bucket, and we get your power chair.
Yes, ma'am.
Exciting stuff. What you doing?
I'm good.
Huh?
That was to me, not to you.
I would mark where you want that.
So this is the base of his new bucket. See, it's got these air things in here, and then we air them up. They're adjusting the chest plate because his ostomy didn't want to show through, but these like air up, and so when he sits up in it, he's basically floating in a cloud, as he described it. So, yay! So we're in the ER. Loren tried on his new bucket today, and there's some fitting issues that they're working on, but then when we got home, his stoma was bleeding, which is his ostomy, it's his colon. That's bleeding. So when we called his doctor, he said to get to the ER. So yet another Chicago trip beginning with us in the hospital.
Part 2.
Part 2.
Oh, the ER visit went better than expected. It was just, I guess I didn't even really get an answer what it is.
It was a slight laceration.
Yeah.
They think it was caused by the wafer rubbing up against his stoma from the new prosthetics.
Mm-hmm.
But we were only there for an hour or two max and got sent home.
Yeah.
So we're all good. We're safe.
For now.
Down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna go all the way.
Yeah.
Have you felt this hand, dude?
Mm-hmm.
It feels cool.
Crazy stuff.
You do all three.
So neutral,
Oscillated.
and then flex.
Nice.
And you can. Some people just keep it free because it gives you a little wiggle room. And then if you need it to lock, just lock it
I
where.
don't even know you can keep it free like that.
So there's the hole in the end. If it's giving you any discomfort, I know you don't have too much sensation down there. Let me know. We'll check pretty quick.
Like if my
Push. Lock the elbow.
Just say cool.
Told you that was right in your face. And this next one will be palm up. So palm up and hold. Hold. Good. Palm down. So remember, try to do it without moving your arm too much.
Oh yeah.
Open the hand. Good. Hold, hold, hold. Good. And hand close. Hold, hold, hold. And relax. I'm gonna let it do that until it builds the classifier.
So specific on what you do.
It is. And so what I'm looking at on here is if you see like when we talked about yesterday, you have these
Yeah.
channels, right? When you were recording different motions, I'd see like a big start off like really big on the blue and then it taper off and then come back and then taper off. Part of that's probably you haven't used those muscles in a while, right? So it just takes time to build up being able to repeat it. Part of it too is like you might be contracting hard at the beginning and then it starts falling off and then it might squeeze again and you hit it again. So it just takes time to make those signals and those patterns.
Okay.
Does it feel like your arm's coming out of that when you're doing those motions?
Yeah, it kind of ends up getting loose.
Yeah.
When you go up above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even just side to side. Ooh, that hurt.
Well, when it rotated like that.
Yeah.
Now you just have fun.
That's this one.
Yeah.
That's hella fun.
Nice.
Can
Good
you
work.
hold that up next to, hold both arms up.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you remember how you change grips if you wanted to?
Yep. Oh.
Okay.
Obviously, your first time.
Show me your lights.
Hey guys, how's it going? So we're back, finally. We didn't have anything to videotape for a while, so we weren't posting for a little bit there, but we just got back from Chicago. Sadly, the new bucket didn't fit, so in another month or two we'll be heading back to Chicago for that, which we'll do a video on. But we ended up getting my new arm, and my transfer arm finally ended up fitting. So we'll have some videos for you guys. Thanks for liking. Make sure to comment and subscribe.
We also want to make a big shout out to the prosthetics team at Shirley Ryan. They kicked ass the whole time we were there. The only reason the bucket didn't fit is because Loren put on some weight, really healthy, good weight. Everyone was really happy for it. It just meant that, you know, the bucket didn't fit, so they're remaking it. But other than that, the Chicago trip went really good. We weren't able to see a lot of places because of the bucket. It didn't, you know, we couldn't be up for more than 3 or 4 hours, but we'll be back in about a month or two. So, yeah.